Hi everyone, this is another KENPO judo session in topical issues, Kenyan politics, and today's title is You Milk Them as They Milk You. Novice elders in the judo dojo and KADZO, who is a Gideon, that means a strong voter, a voter of valor. We finished with the front fall safety measures, or my UKEMI. Today, as we warm up preparing for another safety fall, for falling backwards, and that is USHIRO UKEMI, you can start from the sitting position, the crouching position, and the standing position. First rehearsal of the front UKEMI yesterday, there was a part that was not included, but I'm touching on it now as we go to USHIRO UKEMI. We are talking about tracking and all that data, and there is something that I would like to bring forward to us that we did not touch on yesterday, that tracking equipment can be bought by anybody in this country, so anybody can track. So now we need a way for the relevant authorities to ensure that this tracking equipment don't fall into the hands of criminals, because we shall all be in danger. Ensure that only people who can safely use these things have them, and if we have like tracking our children or things like that, or property, let them be properly registered and be able to be tracked to the owners in case they are misused. That is what I wanted to bring to our information. They are available to anyone who has the money. Now, KADZO, when you fall back, you remember to put the tatami's position in your mind. Know that you're standing, and this is the tatami. And when you fall back and break with both hands, with your head raised, because there is always the danger of hitting the back of your head and going unconscious. So as you fall, always ensure that your head is raised. And this brings us to the break fall of today. Backward break fall, safety measure. We call ourselves employees, and we are, because each Kenyan holds that powerful weapon, who is over 18, called a vote. You are the Gideon of this country. You are an employer. But the question is, are we dignified employers? Let me put it to you. You have a farm. You have cows to milk, and you have employed somebody to milk the cows for you. Do you let that person milk, sell the milk, keep the accounts, and then give you the remaining change? Or do you take charge of the farm affairs? And what would happen if you pay your employee the salary today, and you go back to the employer again? I need some help. Please get me money from what I've paid you. Then what are they working for? So that is what we should approach today. Are we dignified employers? Are we? Now let's look at it this way. If I am your employee, I also want money, I also want to be rich. So I milk your cow, I will sell, and I will give you cooked up figures. you will end up with almost nothing. So, as an employer, take charge of your country's resources and everything. But apart from that, how do we behave? Because when an employee comes to the employer, he's supposed to find a dignified employer. It does not matter what your position is. You may be a job seeker, a mama mboga, a juakali worker, artisan, a businessman, or a civil servant. Remember, it is the employer who gives the employee the agenda, not the reverse. Now, for instance, if I am your employee, you elect me in any position, and I come with my agenda, we are going to develop our area. I am from your area, and you all vote for me. We are going to develop my area in which you belong. And I take 3/4 of the funds and I invest in my own things. Have we developed? Is there development in our area? Can you come and tell me I've done the wrong thing? Have I not brought development in our area? But who have I developed? Because truly the person has brought development in your area. You are poorer than you are. So, we are not going to be looking at people talking of development in our area. A person from my clan, a person from our tribe, no. And this time, don't wait for your employees to call you to give you an agenda. We have the structures, we have county assemblies, all those things. And these things I think we need to be called. We have sessions of having our participation. That is giving our views and receiving what other people's views are and having discussions on what we would like in our area. Let us be the ones to have those who want to work for us before we take them to the interviewing panel, which are the novice judokas. We tell them this is our area and we want 1, 2, 3. Are you ready to do that? If not, don't even bother. And then when they have been interviewed through our vote, through that panel, and we employ them from day one, we start telling them now, this is what you are supposed to keep. By the end of this time, we want A, B, C. Then this time, D, E, F. And if they abide by what we have given them, they are working fine. But if they fail, we have all the options, you know, to recall them. 2, are you dignified to be taking the 200 shillings, the sugar, calling this your employees because their salary is limited? Okay, it may appear big to you, but it's not big when it comes to your whole society. Every funeral, this person is supposed to contribute. All birthdays, this person is supposed to contribute. All people who have been sent home, children sent home for fee, this person is supposed to contribute. Is it feasible? It's not. And if you do that, there is only one other option this person is left to do. Steal from wherever place he can for you. So you will call him corrupt. But actually you have put him in a position where he's supposed to steal to satisfy the needs that is not supposed to be satisfied. Let his salary be his salary. Ask them to put structures that will make you have fee from the government. It is your tax or by your working. Structures that will enable you to earn your own money. You are an employer. Live in a dignified manner. These things of being bought as crowds, because most politicians, every place politicians go, and we are the same people, we keep confusing people. Because somebody comes, buys a crowd, 200 shillings. What will 200 shillings do for you? You throw stones, you are hit, you go and spend a lot of money. Now there is shy, you will go, but is it really worth for you to take the 200 shillings and cause the chaos or cause whatever? Let's be dignified. They come to us, welcome them. They are our leaders. We have chosen them. But tell them we have forums where we can have discussions. Don't tell us on the roadside. Meet us there. We have our agendas. Let's discuss our agendas. From there, we shall cheer you as you go. We are your employer, remember? So don't give us bribes. We can sack you. 2, take us to be your employers, not the cow that is being milked. Don't bring us napier grass and molasses. We are not the cow. Please put that in mind, because we breed corruption and we blame those people for corruption. Novice judokas who have entered the dojo, I don't know who is supposed to educate us on this, but there are structures that have been put there, and many of the employees we have are taking advantage of our ignorance on the use of those structures. They are there, but we don't have enough public education. Is it your duty? First, you have to educate us on proper way of voting and doing that. You will have your own program. Who is supposed to teach us the work of the president, the deputy president, all those cadres? What we are expected from we can expect from each position, so that you don't go asking what you should ask an MCA to your governor. You rush to the governor's office and you will have finished with their MCA. So that you don't also ask the MCA what the president can do. It's something beyond his reach, and you are judging him on that basis. We shall be judging him unfairly. So we would ask for the structures, public participation. Where do people assemble? How do they assemble? These other places, when we have got our agendas that we want to develop our area, how do we put forward those agendas? What are the priorities for our areas? So that when those people who will come, because I know they like coming, giving money, and we take, we are dignified. We are not beggars. Don't take anything, not even a cent. Tell them we want to give you our agenda, Are you able to comply? If you can't, then the panel for interviewing you is not even supposed to look at you, because we want people who are going to abide by our agendas. Give them the agendas, grade them as per the agendas, and take the remedial measures as per the agendas, and you can put them in or put them out as per the agendas. Because we don't want a scenario where somebody says he is going to bring development and he has brought development to himself, and you are again blaming him for not bringing development. He has brought development. So we have to know which development. But structures are the best manner of doing things, and we also have to do things in a structured manner. Please educate us. Look for a structure of each one of us, knowing the political structures. It is a high time that everybody came to know the political structures, because when we suffer and put on pants on and do everything, it's because we don't know the structures. We may have followed the structures and remedied a lot of problems that come when we don't follow the structures. Let's not look up to our employees to do miracles for us. Let us give them agendas, and then divide things in manners that are achievable, so that we judge them by that, and slowly by slowly we shall be able to forge ahead. KADZO says, teach her how to break fall safely. Let her eat the fruit of knowledge so that her eyes are open. So that there is no monkey tricks in the political field where she's being told that her rights are privileges. Let her know her rights and what she's supposed to do and who to ask what from and what office to go to, so that we don't have issues where you are going to the DO's office where the chief's office can be able to do that. Let us follow the structures, and let us also bring in our leaders through the structures. Let's leave the roadside thing. You have come here, yes. You have seen the people, yes, we welcome you. Now, don't tell us politics on top of a car or on a pulpit or anywhere. Get to our place, we will meet our people. The people of the area have gathered their views. This is what we want. Are you able to abide by this? Don't give us what you want to give us. Let us give you what we want. I think if we have things that way, we shall move in greater strides than we are moving now. We finish with a judo meditation of where we meditate on the mistakes we have made in the past. And I'm telling you, this game is a tough game. So we are fighting Genge style, but legal gang, not illegal gang. We are in a legal gang. This is a judo match. We wrestle. I want to conclude with this song for you to meditate on. It is a confusing one, especially for people of my age, but for the young ones, they may be able to get it. Ngeli ni ya Genge by Jua Kali. So we shall be using Genge vocabulary. Learn, 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 learn. Even people of my age, learn, 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 learn. The younger ones have an advantage. But we are doing everything Genge style. Ngeli ni ya Genge.